Hello everyone, Cyndi Saddleman here, aka Sigma Fan here once again with another exciting edition of the games of C365. We're streaming two games today. We're streaming Mega Man 4. We're also streaming Mega Man 5. This is the start of when Mega Man had two end castles. Mega Man 4 started it with Dr. Cossack. And Mega Man 5, which we'll play later, is Evil Proto Man. Which, it's a trap! Or something along those lines. Anyway, now, we did Mega Man's 1, 2, and 3 prior, which are up in the archive. They're also separated from the whole streams itself, because some of the streams we did stuff prior. But this time, we are doing Mega Man 4 by itself. And like, I got lucky with this. I bought this a long time ago on eBay. Came with the manual. It didn't even advertise the manual, it just came with it. And it does tell you the story more than on here. Here's the letter. A year after the destruction of Gamma, a mysterious message arrives at Dr. Light's lab. Good evening, Dr. Light. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Cossack. You may not have heard me, but soon the world will know my name. Over the years, you have been hailed as the greatest robot designer in the world, while my robotic creations have been totally ignored. I can't allow this to continue. The world must be made aware of my genius. From my Siberian citadel, I've sent 8 of my most powerful robots to destroy the titanium troublemaker, Mega Man. Once they have obliterated him, I will place his broken body on display for the entire world to see. Only then will I be allowed to take my place as the greatest robot designer of all time. Signed, Dr. Cossack. That's powerful stuff. It also ties in with what's going to happen later on. But I will not spoil that. Oh yeah, by the way, Mega Man 4 is the first Mega Man game with the Charge Buster. And we're ready to go. So 3, I love the intro theme to 4. Alright, well, 3, 2, 1, go. And I start out with Ringman. Wait a minute. Hold on. Try this again. Okay, we're better now. Kind of reminds me how, like, I streamed 4 on here, like, many moons ago. And I don't know if the clip is still on the channel, but it became a scrambled mess. and I just played through the rest of the game with it. Like, it started at the Wily machine. Like, one thing I want to do on stream down the road is get the Famicom cart of Mega Man 4. Because it uses different chips. The American cart uses the MMC3 chip, while the Japanese version uses the MMC5 chip. And that's kind of how we're able to get one of the best ROM hacks of all time for Mega Man. That's Rockman 4 minus Infinity. And that is something I want to do on stream, but I want to get a physical copy of 4. Of Rockman 4. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting physical copies of all the Rockman games. Like, it's one of my... Mega Man 4 is one of my favorite games of all time. So my order goes Ring, Dust, Skull, Dive, Drill, Toad, Bright, and Pharaoh Man is last. I.e., the sweet bastard that's behind me. And by the way, going back to Minus Infinity, the ROM hack, it's amazing what they do with it. They push what you can do to the limit. Like, it's amazing at what it can do. And this game starts something that will become a feature in certain Mega Man games down the road. Branching paths. Like, you can deviate the path and you can get, like, bonuses and power-ups and stuff like that. Like, for example, like, the only one that had something like that, you know, extra power-ups and whatnot, was the first game, where the Magnifi was there in a Lek-Man stage, but you needed a Gutsman's weapon in order to procure it. And it's a required item. Like, right here, this is branching. Like, this is something separate. And also, the levels are a bit longer. With the way we're averaging stuff, we could probably beat the 8 Robot Masters in under 27 minutes. I don't think we're beating this game in under an hour. And that was weapons, so it did nothing. And here's where these branch paths is, allows you the opportunity to explore. Like, why is a pit down there? Well, here's why. This timed it. I'll tell you right now, that's gonna throw off. Like, I thought I could be able to beat all the Robot Masters in this in about 27 minutes. I think it's gonna be more along the lines of 30. Nope. But that's the weakness. Works for me. And here's how the wire works. It's allows you to do stuff like that, where power-ups could be out of the way. This would be expanded upon later down the road. By the way, Mega Man 4 is also the end of something in the Mega Man series. It's the last game with Rush Marine, because it wasn't in 9, because in 5 it gets replaced with the Super Arrow. Which is just, and that Super Arrow is just a less potent magnet beam. But it takes care of that. And 6 would do away with Rush Jet as we normally see it. Instead, it's the adapters. A Rush Power adapter, Rush Jet adapter for 6. And speaking of Rush Jet, here's Rush Jet. Hey, Poker Lady, how you doing today? Try my best to avoid that. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Just stuff's getting planned out for the road trip. Like, there are two somewhat water levels in Mega Man 4. Dive Man stage, which is what we did, and then Toad Man stage. and decided to beat him easily. My brother, he goes by Zeroni and Entity here on Twitch. He actually beat Toadman on stream just by using like the single shots. Because even if he's doing his hip dance thing and you shoot him, he stops. That is fixed in Mega Man, in Rockman 4 Minus Infinity. It does not stop. Oh, and Toadman gives you Rush Marine. Like I thought Brightman does, but Toadman does. Which is ironic, because his is a bit of a water level. And he gives you the water weapon. It's called keeping the lights on. No. There's no branching in when it comes to the Robot Master weaknesses. Yeah, I was kind of stuck. I'm not dealing with those anymore. It is. The level's a massive pain in the butt. And I got lucky there because I was able to get that last rain flush off before he froze, before he activated his freeze. If if I didn't if I didn't get it off in time, I would have been frozen and I would have been dead. And Pharaoh Man's last. It's because I want the branching path, and here you go. It pays to explore in this game. And plus, you get that, it takes you to the midway point, and there is some really nasty stuff in this half, or to get to this point once you go down. Just gotta keep on pressing, keep on firing. Well, we beat all the Robot Masters under 30. That's something I think we might not have pulled off. And now we get to Dr. Cossack. I don't think we're beating this game in under an hour, though. Like, I almost thought about doing Rush Jet there. Because I want to do Rush Jet there. Yeah, I've played Mega Man 4 a lot, and this copy of 4 I bought 2006, because I bought it off of Amazon. I bought it off of Amazon back when Amazon, like, I paid a little bit more than I would on eBay, but little did I know this game came with the manual. And Dustman is what we need for this. And fun fact, for this boss music was my ringtone for the longest time. I think once I was able to two-cycle that. You can't one-cycle that. You can do it two. Oh, Mega Man and force scrolling. However, this level, you can see clearly the game has evolved from when we played the first game, well, the first two games back to back. Like, the clouds are even more animated. Everything is a bit more detailed. Like, there's extra animations in the enemies when in earlier games would just be like still shot to parting shot. I also kind of don't want to waste Pharaoh shot on those. Alright, back to more force scrolling. Like, in order to get that E-Tank, I'll show you how to do it, but it's not fun. You take the balloon, you hold down, and you go for the slide. Alright. Now, final Dr. Cossack stage. And you see there is a branching path you can take. like, there's more power-ups if you go this area, like that energy tank, which is definitely needed. Plus, it's also a shortcut. I don't know the weakness for this. I just go at it with a powered up buster. See, he's pretty easy. Then Protomate comes in with Kalinka. That's Cossack's daughter. Dr. Wily took me hostage and forced my father to fight you. Oh boy. I'm gonna break you, Mega Man. Of course. Why not have an Ivan Drago referenced? I must break you, Mega Man. I think we could do this in under 15. Quick check on something. Okay, we need to start picking up weapon energy. And here comes these Yoku blocks. That didn't go according to plan. That's a... I'm not dealing with that. Like, the goal with this, guys, you can do Ring Man if you get up close. But I just prefer to stay here, and you can easily avoid this guy's shots. I think now it's Boss Rush. Yeah, Boss Rush, Wily Machine, and then... how's my Pharaoh looking? Okay, we're looking good. Boss Rush. Drill Man is the time sink. Thankfully, we didn't sink too much time. I have to take that shot. I have to take that hit. Nope. Think sub-hours out of reach. No, more like 105. Okay, his weakness is Pharaoh, but we want to save all of our Pharaoh. Like, I will be honest, I have never really timed myself. There. Wily machine. I think the first one is Dust Man. No. Drill Man. No. Dive Man. Spring Man. Yep. Now it's Dust Man. No. Not really, because remember, I speedrun games quite frequently. Sure, they're the same game, but I do speedrun them, so the clock doesn't really bother me that much. Now, there is a glitch that you can pull off with this. Once you blow up his ship, if you have a Toadman weapon left, you can fire it off and kill Wily, but you softlock the game. And this is why I saved all my Pharaoh Shot, because it's the only thing that will do damage to Wily. Got him, it's time. It was that, if I didn't die, I think it was that dive man death. But 10102 is pretty good. But we got everything. And we blow up Wily's castle, and we end Mega Man 4. It's a good game. I really love it. And next up is the NES game I have the least experience on, and that is 5. And with 5, I got that in 2000. 2010. I got it for $30 at a video game store. But now Mega Man 5 goes for $150. 150 to 200. Like, if it was complete box, it'd probably be about 700 to 800. So what's going to happen is credits are going to roll. I love this variant on the Mega Man 2 theme, the 2 intro. Thank you. And there's Eddie doing the presented by Capcom theme, and the game is over. 1 hour, 1 minute, 2 seconds. If only we could get 10101, I was so close. Maybe if somebody timed it, you know, if I actually did speedrun this, it'd be officially timed as 10101. I am confident about that. But for those watching the VOD, I thank you all for watching. Join us next time. We will be doing Mega Man 5. And that'll take place in a couple of days. See you then.